Hey there, Crowder Bits. I don't think I think this is
This is a Steven Crowder account, by the way, the verified Steven Crowder account, Crowder Bits. So I don't think he's like actually fucking removed from YouTube.
the first
Obviously,
time.
I don't understand. I mean, he's saying I've been banned from YouTube. Beware, Adpocalypse 2, Electric Boogaloo, motherfucking Walmart Nathan Drake over here.
I've ever done a cell phone video to Crowder Bits, and for those of you who don't know, that's because I've been suspended from YouTube. I guess banned temporarily. Just logged into my email yesterday to find out that we had a strike that wasn't a real strike before for our COVID anniversary video, 15 days to flatten the curve. All the sources are available at loudwithcrowder.com, including the CDC and WHO, which apparently is fake news, can't be used now. And yesterday, YouTube considered it a community guideline strike.
Well, if you look at the CDC data, you will very clearly find out that the COVID death rate is very real, considering the fact that we have had approximately, give or take, 500,000 additional deaths than we would in any given year. That number also corresponds to the number of COVID fatalities. So if you look at that information and then you make false claims off of that information, you're still lying about the COVID death rate, regardless of whether or not you are looking at CDC information.
And took down our episode where we specifically visited a... And I want to be clear about this here. We've never alleged that the election was won by Donald Trump, because we can't. We've never alleged that there was widespread voter fraud that changed the outcome of the election, because we can't.
Wait. Are you saying that... Wait. He's literally admitting that YouTube policies are good. Like, he's saying the YouTube policies are good because it literally prevents us from lying to you. Because if we had the opportunity to lie to you, we could. You don't say we've never alleged Donald Trump won the election because we can't. If you're a normal human being, you say we've never alleged Donald Trump won the election because he didn't win the election. Unless you are personally, literally admitting that YouTube policies are preventing him from lying to you. So, good shit, I guess. Cool. YouTube policies that stop you from lying to your audience are good, apparently, because they are literally stopping you from lying to your audience, you weaselly liar.
You're also not even allowed to express an opinion to that extent. But what was removed was a Nevada episode where we actually sent employees to locations where we looked at voter rolls, cross-referenced them with deliverable addresses, and took...
You guys remember when Steven Crowder, during the election, literally fucking said, straight up, like, with his entire chest, that a dude who was bringing in, like, camera footage, okay, like a journalist who was bringing in camera footage in a fucking little wheelie bag was actually stealing ballots? Straight up! No information whatsoever. I remember I covered it. Literally, he was just like, they're stealing ballots. I know. It's like, and then the guy was like, no, motherfucker, that's camera equipment. Like, I'm a journalist. The fuck is wrong with you? I'm a producer.
Video with a copy of that day's paper at those addresses to say that there is at least some brokenness in the capacity as it relates to those addresses. That is now considered a violation of YouTube's guidelines. So I want to be really clear about something here. Well, first off, we'll be streaming here exclusively at Crowder Bits tomorrow and Friday, and I think we'll be able to stream and post again to the main channel next week.
Oh shit, dude. So you haven't been fucking banned. Never mind. Oh, I thought he was like actually fucking banned. No, this is just a great opportunity for him to market his other channel. Did YouTube even fucking ban this guy? He's literally clickbaiting his other channel. Oh, dude. You know how like a lot of online commentators have like shipping culture and stan culture to always rely on so that they can... Commentators, online content creators have shipping culture and stan culture to rely on to like do clickbait, like, oh my god, put your Minecraft bed next to mine, ooh, flushed, and like people fucking love that shit. They're like, blah, blah, blah. Well, this is the conservative bread and butter. The conservative commentator will do this instead of shipping culture because absolutely no one in the right mind should fuck Steven Crowder, so he can't do shipping culture. So he's gonna do I got banned culture. Okay. This is how you get stands on the conservative side. Look at me. I have been fucking destroyed by, corporate communism or whatever the fuck you want to call it. I'm getting absolutely owned. They're taking my shit away. They're suspending me. They're destroying my life and my livelihood. Look how big of a fucking victim I am. When in fact, that's not even happening. Brother, you made a living and got hundreds of thousands of people to watch you lie about what was going on during the election. You made a killing misinforming people. Oh, that's foodie. Yeah, here it is.
Okay, so let's go to the videos. This is in Detroit.
Raw.
Yeah, these are pretty raw. So how long are these videos that
This
you
one's
have?
3 minutes.
3 minutes?
Kinda
Okay.
scoots
So let's,
through.
okay,
here-
renting operation.
Like, he did this shit straight up throughout the entire process. He did this throughout the entire process. We're not going to rewatch the entire thing. I said, that's food, you fucking moron. This, I was wrong. This is what it actually was. A conservative news site reports catching a man wheeling in suspicious equipment to the Detroit Convention Center, implying it was used to steal ballots. The ballot thief was my photographer. He was bringing down equipment for the 12-hour shift. Lying is the most fun a boy can have without taking his clothes off. I mean, just fucking, keep cross-dressing or something, dude. Like, obviously it gives you pleasure. Just do that instead. It's like, without being transphobic, of course, because, just like have fun in other ways, It's a Panic at the Disco reference. Is that what it is? I don't fucking know. I don't listen to Panic at the Disco.
Week, half Asian Kraken is reaching out. Look, YouTube is past the point now here of saying, well, you can say one thing, well, you can't say that. That's controversial. Well, maybe that's hate. None of these violations are considered hate speech. YouTube is making it clear in no uncertain terms that conservative opinions, dissenting opinions, as it relates to COVID or the election, are not welcome on their platform. Investigative journalism is not welcome on their platform, which, by the way...
Okay. Investigative journalism. This is... Hold on. Let me show you investigative journalism.
At this particular moment that they need these type of containers at this particular time.
Wow. Okay. Let's keep fast forward. What was that voice that I just heard?
There's a white van.
Oh, it's someone
Narrating.
And this little cart thing. See?
Wow.
Just getting something out of there.
This is one guy.
Yeah.
And he's not even wearing a tie.
So
Yeah, you like to wear ties when you're, stealing ballots or whatever.
the person who's going to be logging in,
Steven Crowder's investigative journalism is literally fucking trying to mock trans people, cross-dressing, and trying to mock trans people, or trying to mock like fucking SJWs, or just looking at fucking videos and just saying like, oh no, this is for sure theft of ballots. That's the investigative journalism that he's referencing.
her name is Kelly S.
Is the prerequisite of being conservative to be an actual brain dead moron? Yes, that's why he has a fucking audience, okay? Here's the reality. Steven Crowder is the perfect conservative commentator. Why? Because, one, he appeals to a frequency that I cannot comprehend. I'm not the smartest person. I'm very stupid, okay? But Steven Crowder is like a couple levels below that, and he just perfectly fucking tunes into the frequency that all these other idiots need, okay? This is what they need. They need their slop, and Steven Crowder gives it to them because you have to be really fucking stupid to believe in a bunch of conservative ideas. The other thing is he also has the secondary goal of dumbing you down with his idiotic takes, so that if you weren't that much of a dumb fuck, then by the end of watching Steven Crowder for an extended period of time, you will become a dumb fuck. So dumb that you like Steven Crowder and will very likely end up, voting for a Republican.
Is the single biggest media platform that has ever existed. It is the town square. I tweet about it, but I'm suspended from there too with no cause. So let's be clear about what this means for you. All right, COVID. Have I ever been an anti-masker? Nope. As a matter of fact, we were selling masks partnered with Jocko in Origin, Maine early on when the CDC
What?
was saying that you shouldn't wear masks.
For those of you who are not listening or just listening to the broadcast, I pulled up immediately I Googled Steven Crowder masks don't work. And it says, so if masks work so well, why haven't they? February 10th, 2021.
The wearing of masks has proven to lessen the spread of COVID.
Really?
Why don't
Really,
you
has
support
it?
a mandate for national mask wearing? And why don't you wear a mask more often?
Constitution much, you old crazy bitch? Why don't you just have a mandate to force people to wear a mask? Do you know why that's a problem? To force people to wear an...
Okay. The CDC has broad powers during a pandemic, by the way. So it is literally... Hey, guys, I'm doing investigative journalism, guys. I'm doing investigative journalism right now by Googling what Steven Crowder has said in the past and matching it up to like what he's saying currently. So we found out that he lied about that. Let's keep going.
We've questioned the efficacy of states that have lockdowns and double mask mandates. Have we ever been anti-vax? No.
I've never personally heard him be anti-vax. Steven Crowder, he might not be. We'll see. We'll see. I don't think he is an anti-vaxxer, but
This is one of my this is not my joke, but one of my favorite jokes from I don't remember who told it.
How she's so mad that she that's
I think she's proving by saying,
Manhattan D-Day.
yeah.
For a young person, as we talk about vaccines, to reject a vaccine. Why? Because people understand this with this vaccine. It's a two-course vaccine.
Yeah.
Okay?
I didn't know.
And they have to specifically coach doctors right now on the two-course vaccine to get people to stay with the second course, because the first course is so wildly unpleasant. They've described it like a hangover from hell, splitting headache, chills,
Body ache.
feeling
Fever.
fevery body ache, that people won't come back for the second course.
Yeah.
So right now they have to spend time, right, in orientation with doctors saying people are going, it's way worse than most vaccines, and it's particularly bad for young people.
Yeah.
People who often are not affected by the disease nearly as
for the record, that means the vaccine is working, okay?
seriously.
Hold on. So to not get sick, you have to get extremely sick,
Right.
Oh.
and you might not even get sick in the first place.
Right, exactly.
Wow, that seems like Steven Crowder is just I don't know. Is he talking about the efficacy of vaccines here? Kind of weird.
Right.
Especially, by the way, that research found that clinical symptoms, they manifest in only 21% of infections from 10 to 19.
Yeah.
That means that 79% of middle
Wow.
schoolers, they have no symptoms of COVID, and then most of the remaining are very mild symptoms. So when you compare that with feeling like with feeling like Cameron and Ferris Bueller for 3.5 days, it's
That's kind of weird.
reasonable for some people.
Keep going. Let's see what else he's got here.
No, we have not. We've said that we need to protect the most vulnerable, the elderly among us. We even held a protest in Michigan to say that we oppose Whitmer's senior living. I know Joe Louis. He sees me getting all. Look, I got Joe Louis here. And
Oh, that's a really cute dog, though. God damn it, dude. I'm such a fucking sucker.
look who's filming. Look who's filming. Say hi. Say-
What?
What?
Oh,
Look at-
am I upside down? I don't know.
Your head, he has famous guy head right now, but he's also much closer to the camera. It's like
Oh, what
it's like when
happened?
TJF did 3D. Whoa!
Whoa.
Whoa! I hope I don't get a Nerf gun. No, didn't say any of those things. When it comes to election, did I say this was stolen? No. Did I say that Donald Trump?
That's a lie. What?
Russia, a lot of people think that the Russian interference with Donald Trump, really it came down to they impeached the president for a phone call.
Yeah.
A perfect phone call,
Right.
by the way.
It's very perfect.
The best phone call. So the Michigan hearings did and good night happened. They started. They didn't start yesterday, but yesterday there was a hearing, and it started with possibly my new favorite person.
Oh, yeah.
This was. We have a lot to get, but this was just fun.
It's the best.
Welcome to the Senate Oversight Committee. You have 3 minutes.
Thank you, committee. I am so happy.
Sir.
Right. It's not our fault that you cheated. So this is the point. The whole point is
Hold on. What are they saying here? Hold on. What?
Yeah, that's right.
If they're voting straight ticket Democrats.
Boy.
And that's my heart and hope to die.
Yeah.
Well, and why in the world would they allow a ballot that has an 11-month-old birthday on it? It's like
that
why
overrides
would that not just go straight in the
baby
trash?
military?
I guess we're a little
Yeah.
murky on the rule book as to when life begins.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
If they're voting straight ticket Democrats.
Boy.
Just keep that one. That one survived the abortion. Keep it in the incubator for another when's election? 4 months. You know.
4 months. We'll get that.
Just
vote.
put this in his little
1/1/2020.
paw there. Let me do it. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Thank you
Well,
for saving our country.
and throw out every single ballot that has 1/1/2020
Yes.
as the.
I'm sorry.
It's insane.
You did it, not us, right?
Right.
It's not our fault that you cheated. So this is the point. The whole point is every one of these instances needs to be investigated in either.
Crabs in a bucket.
I mean, the entire 5-hour fucking stream that he had on election is Democrats try to steal the election? Question mark.
Terms about a sexually charged and.
points off. I don't know. Let's say in Michigan, the final results.
right.
If it
What if I
favored
made- what if-
Biden, you would have been okay.
Right. What if I, though, claimed that there were another 120,000 votes? Oh, they're going to go for Donald Trump. I lose my right to speak. I lose my Facebook. I lose my YouTube. I use my Twitter. We always have to be so right. Because there's so much.
What you're about to see.
No retreat. America's about to stop the steal. Good morning. Streamed live on December 7th.
They say, I think this was a
2020.
Mediaite. They said, it was a game of telephone where he said people had left, but then people actually weren't told to leave, and so they were told to come back. If I'm seeing every single major news outlet, and by the way, including this one, who beat all of those outlets that you saw that night, thank you, by the way, for tuning in. Mug
Love
Club,
ya.
join up. You know what I do? I go, oh, I might actually be held accountable for this. Let me go, no, you guys are getting the story wrong. You guys are getting the story wrong. We didn't tell anyone.
Motherfucker, months later, he's still getting the story wrong. Like, straight up. Straight up. So should we keep going? I don't know. I just like.
Done. We're not going to do anything.
Look into it. Who do we ask?
Where he
Because
wins.
here's the thing, and I said this when they were going to do the recount.
Yeah.
I said, listen, don't expect this recount when there's a reason they're not doing a hand recount in Georgia. Because even if you're a Republican, you don't want to look like so much of a dumbass that a pipe didn't burst, people were sent home, they counted votes in secret, and you're the one in charge. It's not about Republican or Democrat at this point. It's about people not wanting to lose their jobs,
Exactly.
and they should.
Yeah, every single one of them. And when
Did they do it? But they did do a hand recount in Georgia. They did.
Donald Trump calls the governor and says you shouldn't certify these results, the media says Donald Trump is illegally pressuring him. No, all he's saying is enforce your own laws. They weren't followed. You have to not certify this, and you have to look into it.
Let's not bicker about.
Anyway, so yeah, no, he definitely did fucking talk about how the election was stolen. Let's keep going.
Won the election? No. What I said was, this is an address from where someone voted, and it doesn't exist. And I stand by that. That's a violation of the public square right now. This is now clear that conservatives, everyone out there who has an opinion that may be detrimental to this administration, and of course, the people in big tech who support them.
Calling all patriots to disobey.
Will no longer be allowed. It's very different from what happened before with the Vox Adpocalypse. And this is, by the way, use the hashtag Adpocalypse2. That's what's happening right now. Yeah, we've been fully demonetized. We expect that. The suspension doesn't make a lot of sense, and we haven't really heard back from anyone at YouTube. So we'll be streaming here in Crowder Bits tomorrow and Thursday, and I believe Monday. And I would ask that anyone out there, let people know that we're available on Crowder.
So here's the question I have. One, in this entire video, he basically admits that the YouTube policies are effective and working well, because otherwise he would lie even further about the things that he has said. Then he follows up by literally lying about what he hasn't done or what he has done in the past, we found immediate examples like that. I don't even fucking follow Steven Crowder that closely, and I knew that he had lied about every single thing that he said. So YouTube's actual demonetization here or ultimate suspension here is totally valid and worthwhile. Especially if they already warned you not to do this, told you what the rules are. They clearly communicated to you that you can't fucking get away with spreading misinformation intentionally, okay? And you kept violating the platform's terms of service, and he did keep doing that. He kept doing it over and over again, and tried to make a living off of that. Then yeah, it's a reasonable suspension. I mean, I'm sorry, it's the truth. And I say this as someone who gets hit with demonetization all the goddamn time. Usually, I get hit with demonetization for videos where I'm even attacking the misinformation being spread by other people, like Steven Crowder, and I will still get hit with misinformation tags or even get demonetized. I have to create a grassroots momentum to reclaim those videos. Usually, I think that even the Daily Dose of Hasanabi channel, which recently hit 100,000 subscribers. This channel is not owned by myself, or I have no control over this channel. It's a fan-made and operated channel that edits these videos. I think they got targeted in a similar capacity with no way to even fight back, if I'm not mistaken. So YouTube fucks over content creators that are certainly not spreading misinformation. So it's not the adpocalypse, it's that you are literally spreading misinformation, which YouTube is trying to combat because it is a gigantic problem, because people are being misinformed and not wanting to take vaccines and shit like that.
Crowder Bits. Also, follow me on Instagram at Louder with Crowder. We're still available podcasts, Spotify, iTunes, Android, and of course Mug Club, where we always have more content anyway. So
you don't own your own channel? No, I own my own channel, which is this one. Hasanabi. This is the channel. Okay. This is my channel. I own this one. I do not own any of the other channels, but I don't have a problem with them taking my content and editing them and posting them and making their own money by doing that. There is a Hasanabi Clips Industrial Complex. My Clips channels do get more views than me a lot of times. You can go check these videos out as well. You should go watch them. Anyway.
Something went up today. There's so I think, yeah, we have the promo code. It's Fight Like Hell.
Fight like hell.
Fight Like Hell. You get $20 off. We were the only program to fight off the hordes of social justice warriors in big tech with the Vox Adpocalypse, and their stock price took a nosedive. We survived.
So good.
We're the only ones to have
so
done
good.
that.
He's so brave.
And we did that because of you.
So brave, so bold, Steven Crowder. Thank you so much for fighting off the big hordes of Adpocalypse. Motherfucker, have you ever considered that you are literally responsible? That you are literally responsible because of this shit, okay? Like, just like talking about fucking, well, that was about 2 masks specifically, but all the other things that you have said that has made YouTube demonetize you. Have you ever thought that maybe you're the one who's spoiling it for the rest of us? Your average vid gets 10K an hour, so the Lil Nas X video is popping the fuck off? Does it? It's so wild that they... The problem is, these motherfuckers will routinely violate the rules, okay, and generate a lot of attention to the platform, and then the platforms will inevitably have to turn around and do something about it, okay? And they certainly don't want to do anything about it. It's just that when you are so routinely violating the fucking rules over and over again and causing harm, then obviously the platform is going to have to inevitably pay attention and do something about it. You get it? So it's not the It's not the fucking platforms that are at fault here. It's you, idiot. Stop fucking being an idiot. Stop purposely spreading fucking misinformation. Like, just be a normal Republican and do the light amount of misinformation that, not even light, most Republican commentary still revolves around fuckload of misinformation. Just do that, okay? Just lie like the rest of the Republicans. Don't take it to the next level and get to the Dominion level conspiracies, and you won't get fucking clapped up, and you won't get anyone else clapped up as a consequence of YouTube making it seem like they are both sidesing this situation. Because what ends up happening always with the likes of Steven Crowder is that he gets suspended, and then YouTube is like, well, we're not just taking action against Republicans, and then people like myself get suspended when I'm not doing the fucking misinformation, asshole. It makes me so mad. What a place we've gotten to, by the way, that, like, I am urging, nay, pleading that he lies, like, a little bit less. You know what I mean? I'm just like, please, like, of course you're going to always lie. Thank you, Daily Dose of Hasanabi, for the 10 gifted subs. I'm urging this motherfucker to just, like, lie less, okay? Don't be so gross with your lies, all right? Just, like, lie less, because you're going to lie anyway. I can't stop you. You're always going to lie, you lying motherfucker. But just don't lie so much that, like, YouTube takes action against you, okay? How about that?
People who joined up at Mug Club. A lot of times people say, why don't you create your own platform? Well, why don't you go out and create your own cell phone towers? The closest that we can do is, listen.
This fucking asshole will literally make that argument against socialists, though. Oh, yeah, that's great, dude. Yeah, why don't you create your own fucking platform, jackass? How about that?
Try and be available on
libertarianism is not necessarily something that has longevity there, I guess. It's a free market, baby, right?
For as long as we can. And we have the service that you can pay for $69 a year or $79 a year if you're not a student, veteran, or active military at Mug Club. So LawDorthCrowder.com/Mug Club.
Yeah, he's suffering. Okay, what else?
Fettered power. There are topics that you cannot discuss if you are coming at these topics from one point of view. Also, something else, listen, it's very clear that just like last time it was Vox, NBC, whether it's NBC, ABC, Disney, Universal, CNN, whether it could be Fox News, we don't know. People aren't thrilled. Listen, if I were CNN and I was watching the Derek Chauvin trial right now, and I'm going to say, hey, how are our numbers doing? And some show like this, a comedy show, is doing 3-4 times the viewers of them or the White House commentary at any given moment, I'd probably put a target on them too if I were immoral and had no confidence in my abilities. So,
boys, it's white boy summer, all right? It's white boy summer. We got to save Steven Crowder, dude.
That's what's happening right now. This is not an attack on us. Hopefully we'll still be here with you on YouTube. We may not in the future. The rules keep changing, but we'll always be there for you on Mug Club and have some new developments.
I think YouTube should have taken him down just for fucking false information and clickbait a long time ago for claiming that he is a comedian. That's it. As honestly, I've said this again, it's not the racism, which is bad. It's not even the misinformation about fucking vaccinations and whatnot, which is really damaging. It's not the lies routinely that he spread willingly from his platform about how the election was stolen, which is also really bad and directly led to the Capitol insurrection. It's the fact that he told the worst lie of all, which is a lie he told himself as well as others, calling himself a comedian.
Fight like hell, $20 off, and tune in tomorrow. Live streams are not going on the main channel because we can't here at Crowder Bits. And let me know what you want to see happen. And also, you know what? Comment below. What do you think are the 3 topics that conservatives are not allowed to discuss? Obviously, you can no longer discuss COVID at all. Obviously, you can no longer discuss the election at all. What's a third? Is it not transitioning children? How far have we gone? Where is this?
Go to the comments saying the N-word. YouTube's the last remaining piece of social media I use. I'm almost giddy with anticipation of canceling it. It was wonderful and successful. Yeah, dude. They're mad for your live stream had more views than every mainstream media on TV. Bitch, I fucking lapped them at one point. Okay? Even just casually carrying around the house? Nice. Why don't you wear a gun holster in your home studio? Yeah, I know. Speaking of White Boy Summer, I don't even want to watch this Watch Mojo video because there's probably banned streamers and shit on it.